All right, Ellie. So women can vote in Saudi today. Yeah.
Yes, we can finally vote. I don't know what's the age though.
I don't know what the age is either. We'll have to.
We'll guess 18.
We'll have to
18.
look it up. We'll Google it and see what at what age you get to. Which means if it is 18, it means when you go back home, you'll be able to vote. So, and this should have happened a long time ago, right?
It should have happened a long, long time ago. Just like driving. We should be driving by now.
I agree, you should. And this is where the argument between us is, because I think
Yeah.
you're not much further from being able to drive, since they have now changed this law to where now you can vote. I think within the next couple of years. I say 5 years at the max. You say 20.
I say
20 years. 20 years.
Yes.
I say 5 to maybe 10.
Well, it depends on who's gonna be on the throne. Like, if something, like, let's hope not, let's say if something happens to the king, the next king might have a whole different idea, and that might change a lot.
So in Saudi, the king is the one that always makes the rules. So anyone in office, because now women can run for office. So people that are in office, are they allowed to? Like here in America, it's, you can start laws, you can petition for laws and things like that. But in Saudi, is it just that the king makes laws?
I don't really know.
You don't really know?
Like, when the king, for example, says something, it's always, like, it'll always happen. But if you want a law to happen or something like that, you'll have to send papers, and that will take a long while.
Right. Huh. Because now, I'm excited to know that you guys are finally voting, and women are able to run for certain offices now, which is great. So yeah, I'm hoping maybe, I don't know. I think we both need to sit down and like look up and see how laws are made in Saudi, and we need to see, the king may have the final say. So why are you mouthing to the camera?
I'm whispering to the camera.
Oh.
It'll take us a long while to drive.
But I think we'll sit down tonight and we'll Google it and we'll find out, who has I'm sure he has the final say, but I wonder if people in office can like say, put bills up and say, I would like for this to happen. And
well, it happens like if you want like women to drive, though, and a lot of people surprisingly do not want women to drive. And it's surprising.
Well,
it's really the working women who want to drive, because they're like, we pay for drivers, we don't want to. That's like taken from our salary. We need that.
Right.
We could use it to ourselves and buy our own cars, and that wouldn't cost as much.
Right. Well, right now, you're young enough right now. You're not working outside of the home in Saudi right now. So, but you're at a legal age in the United States to where you could drive if you lived here. Wouldn't you like to go home and instead of having your driver, what's your driver's name, by the way? Razak. Okay. All right. Wouldn't you much rather drive yourself than have him drive you? To you, wouldn't it be better if you could go drive you and your friends, or you and your sister and mother, or you and your brother drive to the mall?
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. So maybe that's something we'll do tonight, is like Google it and find out, exactly how it goes about with the laws in Saudi on if it goes through a bill first, like with whoever's in office, and then goes up to the king, or if the king just vetoes everything. I'm not sure how that.
Well, everything has to go eventually to the king, and he'll approve it or not.
Right. So, and you don't think that this king is big on? He allowed the women to vote things, so maybe.
Hopefully.
Maybe a little bit. Does he have
so.
daughters? The king? Does he have daughters?
I don't know.
You don't know? You don't know much about your king. Okay.
It's not really, big about, if the king has a wife, if he doesn't, if he has kids, if he doesn't. No one really thinks about that.
Oh, so it's just the king that's important. So it's not like the king
just
and his
him.
queen and his princess and princess.
No one knows about them.
Well.
Unless, they're in the media, no one knows about them.
Because I wonder if he has daughters of his own. Maybe that's why he approved this women to vote. And then maybe as his daughters get older, he'll think, well, maybe it's time that women are allowed to drive.
Princesses are trying to get a driver's license that's allowed them to drive in Saudi, and get women in general to do that. But, yeah, it's not working till now. Let's hope so.
Well, I mean, it took a long, long time, but women are finally voting. So, like I said, we'll see. We'll see who wins the bet, 20 years or 10 years. We'll see how much longer before you can drive. But, okay.
Let's hope
all right.
earlier, though. I'll be happy if it really happens earlier.
I would be excited too. And you'd have to show me a picture of your driver's license and share it. So, all right. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.